childhood.
Yeah, it was
Are you
cool.
the only child?
No, I got an older brother.
Yeah, he spoiled. You the baby?
Yeah, I'm younger.
Yep.
I'm not spoiled.
He's
I
a spoiled
got
child.
some of the stuff I wanted,
Uh-huh.
and I'm good. I was cool, you know.
Yeah,
But
nothing wrong with that.
But
That's
yeah,
how everybody else do it.
but I definitely, but seeing them work and then not having the college payment, because it's a scam at the end of the day.
It is.
Because they
Yeah,
tell you what you gotta do. You get out of college, out of high school, go to college.
Yep.
You don't have enough money, we'll give it to you. Period. Think about it. They'll give you a loan for college before they give you a loan for a business.
Yeah, that is true.
They'll let you say, okay, yeah,
That is
you gonna
true.
owe $100,000 for these whatever years of school.
Yeah.
But no, you can't get a $25,000 loan.
Yeah,
to start
that
a
is true.
business.
To start your business,
Yeah, you giving
because
kids
what you
these
got to get,
loans
but
when-
they have those companies where they come in and say, well, if you've been denied 3 times from a bank,
You can't do nothing.
You know they'll give you a loan then for a business. You guys heard of that? Yeah, they used to do that years ago. Like they still have that in the city of Detroit, to where if you go down to W3C and if you've been denied 3 times from a bank. That's just one of the qualifications. That's one of the qualifications. You got to be denied 3 times from a bank, stating that no, we won't give you this loan. And then what they'll do is they'll help you get a loan from, because you got a lot of free funds that are out here in the city, and they're willing to give away money or whatever. So getting back, so FHA, explain what that is.
So FHA. So let me start first. There's 2 different types of mortgages: conventional and FHA.
Okay.
Conventional, you have programs where you can put down as little as 3%. So if you have 620 and above credit, or 640 preferably, you go conventional because you have better rates, and it's a less expensive loan.
Okay.
All right. And when it comes to doing the appraisal on a property, conventional isn't as strict as FHA. All right. So FHA is the Federal Housing Authority. So it's a government-backed loan. So
Okay, right.
It's a government-backed loan, and you can put down as little as 3.5%. But you will be paying PMI, which
Now,
is
what is
private mortgage insurance. So it's like insurance for the loan that the lender, there's a calculation for that you're going to pay in addition to your mortgage payment. So it's lumped into your mortgage payment, but it doesn't go towards anything. It's not paying down your principal, your taxes, or your insurance. It's just a fee that they can charge you legally. What they have to on FHA. No matter how much you put down, you could put down 20% on FHA and you still have to pay PMI. Conventional, you put down 20%, you don't have to pay a PMI. And they have programs now where you can put down 5-10% and not pay PMI. On conventional, FHA, you always have to pay PMI.
Okay.
So that's why you try to avoid FHA if you can.
You can.
But the guidelines are different. FHA have guidelines that more people can fit into. For instance, if you had a bankruptcy 2 years ago, you can get an FHA loan. So
On conventional, you can't?
it's 4 years. It used to be 7 years
On the conventional.
on the conventional.
Okay.
So it's different. In like 580, you can have 580, 600, and go FHA. You can't be that low on a credit score on conventional. So it's different guidelines of where you will fall into the FHA bucket versus the conventional bucket.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry. So for the conventional, you're saying you would put down 3%. So you saying that the conventional loan is better, but what about when you have those, because there's so many mortgage companies that are out here right now, right? And so they always tell you, well, you got to put down $5,000 or $5,500 or whatever the amount may be. Why is it that with the various mortgage companies, you can go in to the same different mortgage companies and everybody gives you a different price, but your credit score and everything is still remaining the same?
Well,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So every bank, every lender don't have the same products. So they all have the same basic products. Everyone has the basic FHA. We put the 3.5% down. Everyone have the conventional. The basic conventional is 5% down. Everybody don't have the 3% down program.
So it's only for certain banks now that have it with the 3%.
Every bank is different. More and more are getting them, but everyone is different.
Okay.
So eventually everyone will have it, but everyone don't. Just like a credit union, you can go to a credit union and get some like a saver program with this credit union don't offer that. So it's no different with lending.
Okay.
So long as you have the basic products that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, that's who backs these loans, offer, you're fine. But you don't have to offer everything. like back in the day when the mortgage crisis, before it happened, you had loans that were like negative amortization or interest only. Every lender didn't offer that product. Some of them did, but most of them didn't. So it's no different with the 3% down program.
Okay, so what with the credit union versus the bank, which one is best for people to be able to go through when trying to go for a loan? Because the credit union, they're willing to give us some money.
Yeah, see, credit unions.
I wish y'all could see her face.
Yeah.
They can see me online.
Yeah, see, credit unions.
You look real sneaky.
Yeah, credit unions have their own guidelines, but they don't have a plethora of products. You have to fall in their box, which is mostly black and white. You got to have a 660 and above, 10% down, boom, you qualify. But anything outside of that, nope. You're not going to fit with them. So it just depends.
Okay, so what do you think is best?
Oh, definitely a bank or a broker like myself, because I can offer you.
Did you see him throw himself in there? Yeah. Definitely a bank or broker like me, myself.
Yeah, when you go through a broker, we have access to dozens of banks and dozens of products. So you may not be. You don't have to force yourself to be in this one set of rates. Okay, and the credit union can only offer you their rate. I can shop it around with different lenders and find you the best rate. Okay, so that's why banks are better, in my opinion.
Okay, but we're going to come back to that, because right now we about to step into our session of we ain't talking about nobody but we just saying. Once again, I'm going to have you join in with me. Once again, we ain't talking about nobody but we just saying. So first thing I want to talk about, y'all, is Kobe Bryant. So y'all know they did the tribute for Kobe, right? And I don't know, did you see that tribute for Kobe?
I saw a Michael Jordan part and saw a little bit of Shaq.
So how was it when you saw it?
It was very emotional, It make you want to just, I saw a lot of people on Instagram saying they hugged their children and stuff like that from watching it. But it just showed you how much Kobe meant to a lot of people, man.
Yeah, he most definitely did. One of the designers, which is designer Felipe Plain, I think that's his name, Felipe Plain.
You just like saying Felipe.
He's facing backlash for a Kobe Bryant tribute included in his fall, because this is runway fashion week right now, and I'm actually going to the fashion show this weekend for the International Michigan Fashion Show. I got the runway tickets, so. But anyway, so he did the tribute included in his fall 2020 runway show during the Milan Fashion Week. That was on Saturday. And the presentation's finale featured a number of bedazzled Los Angeles Lakers-inspired jerseys adorned with the late basketball legend's number 24. And Jada Pinkett walked in that. Did y'all see her on that?
Oh, no.
Jada walked in that or whatever. So along with the plane's own last name, the questionable looks were modeled by stars including Jada Pinkett Smith and Olivia Culpo. However, it wasn't the designer's jersey which were cause for the greatest backlash. His runway was decorated with a duo of gold helicopters, a decision many on. Oh, now that was shade.
Yeah. That was a little tacky.
Yeah,
that was tacky. So a decision on many of the social media pointed out was exceptionally insensitive considering Bryant's cause of death.
Extremely.
So that right there was really, really. He died in the helicopter, and you gonna put 24-karat planes on the runway?
That's like if we was doing the show and we was talking about Kobe and I had like helicopter sound effects in the background.
Yeah,
it's not appropriate.
It's the last thing you want to see.
That's the last thing you want to see. That's the last thing you want to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, so what he said, one person tweeted, but don't worry, he whipped up a bunch of Swarovski Kobe jerseys.
Swarovski. That's the crystals.
Yeah, Swarovski crystal. Then another one said distasteful, tacky, and material waste. One of them said, who has Felipe, who has so long been making clothing that adds nothing but clutter to the fashion landscape. He's decided to include gold helicopters along his crystal basketball jerseys. I think a lot of people are profiting off of Kobe's death.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I mean extremely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like the jerseys.
The t-shirt man on the corner.
You know what? We're gonna let them make their money.
You gonna let the t-shirt man
We're gonna let the t-shirt money. But
you ever been in Jamaica?
No, I want to go to Jamaica so bad.
Bob Marley stuff everywhere.
Of course.
Everywhere. That means same thing.
You can get a hat with dreads in it.
Everything.
You get that here, child.
Yeah.
So, wait a minute. So the designer said that the designer also said that profits from his Plane 24 capsule collection dedicated to Bryant, which includes a $3,150 hoodie and a $2,070 tank top, will be donated to the athletes Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation. Plane added that the first $20,000 was transferred to the foundation the day before the show.
That's good.
Page Six Style has reached out to the organization to verify this. So he said, excuse me. So he released a statement. He said, "This tragedy affected myself and all of the world deeply, and I feel that my fashion show have been the best moment to express my respect and admiration for Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, and his family." I think that, it was good that he donated it. But I don't think he donated the $20,000 before the show. I think all that backlash, then that's when he donated.
Let me give him some money so they chill out.
Yeah, because whatever. Well, it is what it is. So, anyways, we're gonna move on. So, Jussie Smollett back in the news, child. Now, what's so nerve-wracking in regards to Jussie Smollett is that I'm sick of him. I'm just sick of it, and they trying to do double Jeopardy on this boy. So you know about what happened with Jussie.
Yeah.
So going back over, so Jussie, they say he's supposed allegedly, according to CNN, allegedly he's supposed to plotted and schemed and planned to have some people beat him up and then put a noose around his neck. And he supposed to hire some
down his throat and all that.
Right. He supposed to did. What else they do?
They had MAGA hats on.
Yeah. He poured bleach in his face.
Right. Pour bleach. So they supposed to have been it's supposed to have been something racial.
And they call him the N-word.
Yeah.
Right. They call him the N-word or whatever.
All during the polar vortex. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was 2 degrees outside.
And he went to get something to eat.
But they was going to whoop him up.
Y'all hear the shade?
He going to Subway.
They had the time that
At
day.
Subway, though.
We going to Subway. We'll get him.
Right. That was, what I'm saying? And Kobe is a star, so why would you go by yourself?
Who you said? Kobe.
Not Kobe. Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Justin.
Kobe didn't go to Subway.
Come on. He talking to me. Anyways. Yeah. But right now, so Jussie Post had went by himself. Why would you go and get?
Because he really wanted Italian
but why
BMT.
Really? So he went by himself.
He really wanted a spicy Italian.
You know what? Or the Chicken Club.
The tuna.
Right. So basically what they're saying is the legal whiplash in the Jussie Smollett case keep intensifying with the former Empire. Because, Empire is canceled.
Yeah, because it ain't been good in a long time.
But you know what? They whipped through that season so quick when he got fired from the show. Did you see the end of that last season? It was terrible. He really messed up everything because it could have kept going. I like the Empire. Did you watch Empire?
I watched the first couple seasons.
Me
I haven't seen it in
too.
a while.
I really liked that show.
Once old girl got pushed off the building, I was like, I'm not watching this no more.
I didn't even get that far.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy seeing Cookie being a hood rat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna say this. It just got a little too gay.
Oh yeah, it did, dog. It did.
Straight guy.
It
did.
They was doing too much.
Guys trying to give.
They always doing that on TV now.
Yeah, and it's
putting it out there like it's okay.
I mean,
your preference is your preference.
Do what you do behind closed doors.
But we got kids,
right? Give them a choice. Let them be able to grow up and be able to decide what they want to do.
Dwayne Wade job, but we ain't talking about nobody.
Uh-huh.
He was charged on Monday for 6 counts of making false reports to police for allegedly fabricating a hate crime. So they didn't went back on this boy again because they saying Kim Foxworthy, whatever her name is, she shouldn't have dismissed that case and dropped all those charges.
Yeah, that was crazy when she did that. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So his attorney Tina Gladden entered a plea of not guilty on her client's behalf. Also, in March of 2019, Smollett's 16 counts of disorderly conduct were unexpectedly dropped, setting off debate over whether Smollett received preferential treatment. So I think he did. In regards to that, they just dropped all of that, but they didn't find no evidence. But the guy said that he did. Remember the 2 guys he supposed to have hired?
Yeah, the guys from Wakanda.
Right. You so funny. You done brought out your petty card. Come on, Mr. Suggs.
Yeah, big dudes.
They do. But so what they're saying is they're trying to punish him against a second time around, which is not permitted under the double jeopardy clause, which is his lawyer saying. They say you don't get to just do a do-over. That's it. Don't try to hire nobody. So because he was originally indicted on 16 counts, but it was canceled or whatever. So that's that, whatever. I'm sick of Jussie. Okay? I'm sick of it. But we're going to talk about one thing, which is the UCF parent.